Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Welcome to today, Good Mythical Monday. Yeah. This podcast starts now.
No.
So that's what Pat McAfee always
And
does.
we're live.
Podcast starting
We are live.
now.
Okay, we're catching everything, which is perfect. Now, I'm trying to think. Where do I want to go with this? Obviously, like we can cut this. So, like, just again, we're
Catching everything like animal control.
ooh, yeah, zitch on those dogs. You know, on those animals.
Yeet the hounds, bro.
Yeah.
I'll catch your dogs.
Out here just yeeting hounds, bro.
Wait. Whose voice was that? Was that
My
the voice? Stop talking. I'm trying to intro you. Gosh. I'm sorry.
My-
I got
Hey,
My dog
shut your
barking.
mouth. Shut your mouth.
now
Sorry.
we just spiked. What the heck, Blake?
he slammed the table. It's
No,
not my
that's
fault.
that's on you.
You got me flustered.
You made us angry.
I'm
Will you
flustered.
introduce me
Do
already?
not disrespect this.
Who are you? Stop talking. Who are you?
I don't know.
We're spiking because of you. Just freaking relax.
I am so PO'd right now.
Sorry.
I'm absolutely peeved, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, go ride a circus ride, sir.
I can't talk
Oh
anymore.
my lord.
Shut up.
Just shut your mouth.
Let's just start without. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey Nick, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Jonathan, how are you?
Pretty great. And since he's here, which would be nice. That is our friend Blake, who just won't stop just being annoying. Okay, Blake, don't walk it.
Hey,
You're on the pod.
Don't leave.
We've already closed that door. They caught the door open. Gosh, bro. Like, I'm not even. Sorry, Regret.
I've been mad before, but this is a whole other level.
Yeah, I'm not like y'all have pushed me. I've had it for Pete's sake.
People talk about their limits. This is past mine.
I once had a
We reached it and now we hopped on over.
Hi, I'm Blake.
get at.
We already introed him. He's okay now.
I guess you're right. Sorry.
Hey, welcome to the pod, brother.
Hi, thanks. Great to be here.
I once had a teacher. It was like probably junior year, and he was like a really soft spoken. Like,
Is that the
nice-
first time you had a teacher? Junior year?
Didn't really have
I
any
was-
teachers. You just kind of self-taught.
I never had a teacher. Oh, I did actually. Junior
YouTube.
year.
So, I wasn't super good at school, and they just stopped trying after like third grade. So, it's been a while. But when I earned a teacher again in 10th grade, sophomore year of high school. No, but he was like super soft spoken, and I remember he was just like,
talk like this.
"You can."
He was just really soft-spoken.
Soft spoken.
Yeah.
Who's from Baltimore?
This is how he talked.
Sort of.
Baltimore?
Okay.
Sort of, but
No,
God.
no, softer. He was softer than that.
He talked like this.
Right now, you're like thread count like 860. He was like thread count like 10,000.
Hey, Jonathan.
10 bands, bro.
Teacher. I'm going to teach you a lot of things here.
Was it Mr. Creek?
I wish.
He was a little bit soft
Let's get
spoken.
it on.
That's what you had to
That's the
say.
only thing I remember from
Before
Mr.
you
Creek,
start your
bro.
presentation, I won't
let's
click.
get
I
it
won't
on.
click the slideshow on until you say, "Let's get it on."
Turn these down a little bit. Sorry.
Just excited to
So back to your story about this teacher you had in 10th
you
grade.
missed it.
You had a
Okay,
teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't have no because
This is This is
He was really
10th
soft-spoken.
No,
That's
10th.
literally all we know.
What did you
He
say?
did have
Junior,
a
11th
teacher.
grade.
no. It was okay. Actually, might have been 11th grade. Darn it. I see. I screwed up the story because Blake is just. I'm
Throwing
sorry. I'm
everything
sorry,
off.
fellow fans.
Fellow fans.
We tried. We tried to.
I'll leave again. Y'all want me to leave? I can leave.
I'm not asking.
Oh,
I'm not asking you to leave. I'm
Oh.
just asking you to shut up.
Thank you. We can't. We can't be. Joe Rogan talks about this all the time. Stop talking over each other.
You don't know how to pod, you moron.
I'll just never ever say
ignoramus.
anything ever again. So this is a great podcast. I'll just listen to it.
From now on, we'll just say Blake's on every time, but
Yeah.
he never says a word because he's not here.
All right, Blake.
Blake's on.
I've
Actually,
been,
today.
I've been here
Welcome
actually
to
for
our
all
guest, Blake.
the episodes. I've actually been here. I just haven't said anything. This is the first time I've talked. So
Shut your mouth.
It's the first time we gave him a mic.
Yeah.
Or it was just a cardboard cutout of a
Yeah.
mic. He thought he was participating, but
so wait, you're telling me I wasn't talking the whole time.
No, you were.
I
You
wasn't
were.
in the podcast.
No, you were. You just have to go listen to it. You'll find it. You'll be okay.
I'm upset. I'm irate. You guys were upset?
Hi, am I
I'm-
right?
I am so just
Mr.
I
Butt
can't-
Liquor.
I don't even know.
Are you done? I don't care if you're upset. This is our pod. We.
All right, continue. It doesn't matter if I'm upset, so just continue. Yeah, sure.
I told you.
Move on. Yeah. No, it's cool.
I'm sorry.
Move on. Yeah.
As soon as,
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I can't.
Quit talking over me.
You're doing the. Bro, we're spiking. We can't catch levels because Blake's just. I'm sorry. I won't talk. I'm mad. I'm Blake.
It's all my fault, dog.
It's not anyone's fault. It's just.
well, we haven't had this problem till now. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Hey,
bro.
so did you want to finish that story?
No, it's worthless. We're way past that story now.
Yeah, we're way past that. Anyway,
I'm gonna finish the story, but
So actually, I had a teacher one time.
go for it.
I've.
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh, you were gonna tell a story? Oh my bad.
I can't.
Oops.
Sorry, did you have a teacher too?
No, I was just gonna interrupt you.
Good.
I'm not saying leave, but like, if you're not gonna be a productive member of this pod, then like, are you done? Like, can we just get started?
All right, let's get started.
We got 2 anecdotes hanging by the thread. We got Nick.
I don't have a story. I was just
Oh.
trying to take over your story, if I'm honest.
We're both the worst.
Oh my goodness. We're not gonna forget our topics. Forget.
I believe this is already a success. We just want to end it now. Like this is that. This is it. We've made it.
Sure. Yeah. I don't care. You guys don't care. So all right. See you later. That's another episode of Ramblin' Randy's because
Over and
we
out.
can't get none done. So, okay, is everyone ready just to do this thing? Like, can we
get started?
Can we just get going?
All right,
All right.
let's get it on.
Okay, finally. Hey, everyone, we're back. Yeah. It's another episode. What's funny? What's so funny? What is so?
I just have to have a smirk on my face to piss you off.
Well, it's working.
Better to be pissed on than pissed off.
Am I right?
That's not that, guys. That's not the saying, Nick.
Oh, never been good with sayings, you know.
See,
Either be pissed off. I mean, pissed.
I'll just let the audience in, and I just lip clicked because of Blake. But I'm just gonna do it again. I don't care. The problem is, like, Nick and Blake are super good friends, and now they're hanging out, and I'm just trying to keep this pod running. But like, they're just like, hey, you know, let's just have fun. Yeah, like, this is not for fun. This
Yeah,
is.
you nailed that impersonation.
Thank you. That's really,
That's exactly what we sound like.
That's what I always do.
That's right. Oh gosh. That's what you guys sound like. But whatever, because we're here to work.
Flex, I do work.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot
Always be night.
Sir,
Flex, I do work.
you gotta know that song, Blake. That's
Brother, huh?
Praise God, bro.
Oh, Kanye. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. I know. I'm tracking,
praise
I'm
our
tracking, I'm tracking.
way. Devil's my op.
That is the first song on our youth group's playlist.
Oh,
Well, good thing that you know it then.
So I listen to that at like 6 p.m. before all the students get there at 6:30. So
that's actually
it's really just for me.
a good hype up song right there.
Mm.
I like
Yeah.
that.
It's pretty solid.
You still doing like youth stuff?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still being a youth pastor. First Baptist Grand Valley. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
Pretty good. Shout out to them. Yeah. So
Amen.
Well, hopefully
Been
you're a
there
better
a year
youth
and a
pastor than podcaster. So can we
doubt it, but okay.
get going, please? Now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I still have a story that I want to tell that I feel like is relevant 9 minutes ago, but whatever. So, okay, I'm being
Is
exaggerated.
that about your teacher, or did you have any of those?
Okay. So we're just gonna not take anything serious today. So let's see. Okay, I'll get into it now. Unless you got something to say, Blake.
I'm good. I'm good. I
Nick-
don't have anything to say.
Nick, I do want to apologize. I just feel like I've failed as a co-host in this situation because Blake, who's a guest, he's not even like a part of the pod technically. I mean, we'll see how this episode goes and tracks, but
So
know.
far, the audition is not going well.
yeah, exactly. But so I do want to apologize to Nick as a co-host because I just feel like I'm just not here emotionally because I'm over there where Blake is.
He's left you flustered.
Yes, I'm peeved. I'm just gonna say it. I'm peeved. Oh rats! Like I'm peeved. You know what I mean? So, okay. So
He completely missed the whole thing. This guy, oh my gosh.
I'm peeved too. Yes, I'm not playing with the dog. I'm totally.
He
listening.
referenced an animal of choice that you mentioned earlier.
Oh, the birds.
oh my
No.
goodness!
No? Oh.
It's like that one like that one video of like the guy, like the really slow white guy running the route. Like he's just like, oh my gosh.
Sorry, I accept your apology.
Thank you. Okay, we had dinner earlier, fans, and we referenced, or no, what's his name? I can't remember your name anymore. Blake. He challenged us to be like, oh, say, what's that? Say, oh, rats. And I just did. And you're like,
He completely missed it.
I
He's,
didn't hear it though, so you didn't actually say it.
I did. Okay. Am I lying now?
oh, rats, he missed it.
Ooh, that was good. Yeah.
That was really forced. You forced that one in there.
I made it dramatic.
Yeah. It was contextual. It was conjecture.
You're worse than
contextual.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Forcing the ball into those windows that aren't there.
Don't say anything bad about Jimmy on this pod.
Take it back.
Bro, Jimmy G is terrible.
Take it
Get
back.
that out. Jimmy.
Start Trey Lance.
Oh.
Trey Lance all the way.
Start Trey
Stop.
Lance on some steroids to get him as good as Jimmy G, huh?
Exactly. And
Brother.
he'll never be as good as Jimmy G. Jimmy G, like 2018, that like 2017, that 6-game run that he had for San Francisco.
For 6 games?
We'll never forget it. That one throw that he had to Kittle down the middle during the NFC Championship game this last year, which Kittle dropped. I will never forget that. That's quarterbacking.
He is a winner. Our wins a QB stat.
Yes, kinda. And like sorta. You know what I mean? That's all I'm
Jimmy
saying.
G is good if you count wins as a stat for a quarterback. Otherwise, he's garbage.
What, you like losing?
He's so average.
I'm just saying.
Maybe you like a losing quarterback.
I mean, I do like Kirk Cousins. I saw you get thrashed in Madden earlier today with Kirk Cousins.
Allegedly.
So I just want to
Allegedly.
throw that in there.
Allegedly, but
I don't know that it was a thrashing, but it was not.
He scored like 6. No, he like 13 points maybe.
first of all, it was a rain game.
Madden?
It was a raining game.
How many times did you fumble?
Okay, that's because it's because the latest update is screwed up.
It's
and,
because it sounds like excuses to me, Jonathan.
it sounds like you weren't there. Okay, it sounds like you didn't play, and maybe if I played you, I'd be up by 30 or whatever that Nick beat me by. Allegedly, that he might have beaten me by.
We're gonna
So,
play later today, and on the next podcast, you're gonna just have to share with your audience of how much you just got destroyed in Madden by me,
By
Oh,
Blake.
by Blake.
we'll see about that, and I'll tell you what, that's not gonna happen because I'm better than you at Madden all day. Every
I will
day.
street fight you both like Kimbo Slice.
It's probably true. You probably are better, but
I'll murder you in
Beginner's
cold
luck.
blood.
Honestly, I'll probably just do outside zone.
I'll
I
sit
wanna-
Patrick Mahomes and throw it with Tyler Thigpen.
He's not in.
he is
Nick, he's not-
definitely on Madden 2022.
He's probably on a free agency. If you like,
I could probably sign him.
yeah.
Create a player. Yeah, throw him in there.
My creative players actually realistic
Worst
players that
quarterback.
were real players.
Tyler Thigpen, 6'10", 400 pounds, creative player.
He actually ran through 3 brick walls just to get to the game.
yeah.
I also like the opposite end of the spectrum where you make a guy like 5 foot and
Yeah.
150 pounds.
No, not even. Like 112.
112 pounds.
But the fun
he's
thing
probably
about-
like 4'10" too. Like
Smaller than a
5 foot.
female.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's essentially
That's racist.
Essentially a 12-year-old girl. That's kind of a
But
comp.
God, she can throw.
It's just you.
She might be 4'11 and 88 pounds, but good Lord, she can toss a ball at least an eighth of a
Got
mile.
an arm.
She threw 400 yards in one throw.
And because like they're shorter, like you can kind of see with Kyler Murray in this game that like it just looks like they're going so much faster. It's
Oh,
so
true.
absolutely.
it's an optical illusion.
Yeah, them legs are churning so hard that,
Churning like butter.
that it looks like they're going so fast, but it's really not. It's the same as Josh Allen or any other quarterback.
Yeah, he's so slow. You're
Lamar
right.
Jackson, you know.
Yeah, it's so
Lammy,
slow.
Lammy Jack.
Lammy Jack, bro.
Lamjack.
Coming at you, bro.
Nah, but Madden kind of sucks though, low key.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Like, I love the game. I appreciate
It's
it.
my favorite game.
If you want to
Yeah.
know,
That's my favorite.
Hey, take it back.
if you want to know where these guys rank their quarterbacks, go listen to a couple episodes ago, and
Yeah.
you figure out where they.
That's a good plug right there.
I would say thanks for actually helping the podcast for once.
Hey,
Like,
brother, I'm here for you.
you know what? My energy's off. Thank you. Like, genuinely, like,
I lost my crystals.
yeah.
My energy and my aura are all off.
All just, but like from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you for
Well, from the top of my heart, you're welcome.
We're just getting
my-
deeper and deeper south the longer this
Yeah.
goes.
boy, I'm about dang much.
We have 4 guys on here. There's some Southern guy.
In
that I
like
don't
10
know.
minutes, I'm going to
Yeah.
be Jamaican. I'll be so far south.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, ¿qué querés?
Yeah. Pass me that beer can. America's a
You
racist
turn into, like,
country.
Brazil, then is that like the next South?
I don't know a
country after that?
Portuguese accent. I don't know how
Just
to
work
do
down
that.
the Panama Canal, you know.
Some Portuguese.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that
What do
one.
Panamanians sound like? Panamania. I don't know.
Panama, yeah.
Yeah. Panama.
I think sound like Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina, huh? Hey?
What is it like? What does Tom Brady's wife sound like? Something.
Gazelle.
Gazelle lady. Gazelle,
You said sound like. What do you
she's
mean?
an animal.
Her name's Giselle. It kind of sounds like a gazelle.
yeah. Gazelle Bunsen. Gazelle Bunchen. Myron Bunchen. No.
And then down in Antarctica, they sound like burr.
Is she
Yeah.
from Brazil? Where is she from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Makes sense.
A model from Brazil.
Did you know her net worth is more than Tom Brady's?
I've heard that. Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah, I knew that.
She's the breadwinner. No.
Did you see Tom Brady's contract with Fox?
I know. Good for him.
The one that was leaked, it's not real, but they came back and said, actually, it is pretty close.
Brother, that's insane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's going to make more from being an analyst than he is as a football player.
They also mentioned like something about like him as like a Fox promoter. Which
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It means basically like if he's not good on TV, like he'll more like be like a friend of the sport. And so
Friend of
they'll
the-
use him as like an ad, basically. They're like, oh, and on field today is Tom Brady. And then maybe they'll like go to him and he'll do like a quick interview.
Yeah, okay, that makes
But
sense.
like he's
Similar to,
not doing like,
the college of the NIL, the name, image, likeness. It'll be just for
yeah,
his face
basically.
and what he's done.
Yeah.
rather
See
than-
your face.
They're like, so he's
But
actually
he's gonna be
not
the same
like,
as Tony Romo. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Tony Romo,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the same thing where it's
Mhm.
like, oh, he calls the plays and he knows everything going on because he's a quarterback and has done this for 40 years. So
literally.
Yeah.
just the way it goes.
Media.
So in like the 11th grade,
yeah. Oh god.
I had this teacher.
Yeah.
He was pretty soft spoken.
Yeah.
did you? I want to hear about that.
Oh, that's all. But that was it. That was the story. But thanks for running it.
Oh, okay. Dad, you done?
got him.
Okay, next time we're getting Joel. Like, I'm sorry. next time we're just
Find another guy.
yeah.
out of here.
I'm
Another
gonna
guy
just
friend.
ask the guy at the Mexican restaurant, hey, you want to come to a podcast?
Hey,
with me?
Gerardo, you're better than this guy. Get out here.
He speaks only Spanish, but he made way more sense than Blake. So.
Exactly. At least he was helpful. Like, at least we learned something. With Blake, we just sitting there with his Bass Pro hat, Bass Pro looking self, just
That green shirt and that stupid wristband,
Bro,
looking like a
My bad.
stupid,
I'll take my wristbands and
stupid,
watch and
your knockoff
close
Apple
off.
Watch, stupid looking, stupid mother, stupid.
it's Bass Pro hat, Adidas, which I mean stripes over checks, so Adidas are fine.
You shoe wearing mother.
Facts.
you privileged shoe wearing.
My bad.
There are people all over the world that don't have fake knockoff watches like that. There's people that wear no watch.
Bro, this is a real Apple
There are
Watch.
folks out there that can't keep track of time because they can't afford to keep it on their
I
wrists.
don't know.
$30 on Amazon, brother. Not
Yeah.
Apple. Why would you pay $300 for a watch?
Because
I
it's
didn't.
Apple Watch.
Neither of us did. Why you preaching? You're preaching to the choir, you moron.
Literally, you have a Garmin that was probably like $300.
This Garmin was a birthday gift, so it was free.
It doesn't mean
This guy.
so. If I just said I got this as a gift, then it doesn't count for how much it actually is.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you.
huh?
That's literally logic. Like that's not even.
Yeah. What do you?
So how much is your watch worth if
I
you
don't
were to
know.
sell it?
I have no idea. It was a gift.
How much could you buy it for?
I
right
don't.
now?
I didn't buy it. I don't know.
You don't have any idea how much
I have
that's
no
worth?
clue.
It doesn't matter how much. Like,
I never looked it up. It was a gift, so I put it on my wrist. And I said thank you. And now
Interesting.
sometimes I track my walks on it.
Yeah, and maybe that person got it for free. So
Yeah.
like, who cares about the dollars?
It's not what it's about.
I like walks.
Dude, this could be a Rolex. It doesn't matter. It was a gift.
So if I gave you a house, you wouldn't care how much it's worth. You're just happy for the gift.
I mean, okay.
Well, yeah, if you give me a house, yeah, absolutely.
If I gave you
That was a
$5
terrible analogy.
bill, you wouldn't care how much that's worth.
You're still correct about that. No, I'm just happy that you gave me $5.
Fair.
Hey, it was beaten into me as a child. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit.
Amen.
Okay,
Brother,
So
my dad,
fits will not be thrown in this household.
I can't count the number of times my dad has said that to me.
Hey, good for
You
him.
get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Larry, was that you? Larry,
Literally my dad.
is Larry on the pod right now?
My dad.
Yes.
All right. So, okay, are we done, Blake? Like,
I
can we
think
just-
so. I
can we
think
just
we're
bury the
done.
hatchet?
Nobody cares about my teacher that I had in high school, so we're just going to move
It
on.
wasn't your teacher.
Oh, yeah, it was yours.
Well, it could have been his. We went to the same high
I
school.
guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
our high school.
Shout out to high school.
Yeah. Shout out. Thank you. I did have a teacher in high school that was. What's Ruger doing? What are you doing? Shout out to Nick's dog, but I mean, sometimes shout out to Nick's dog. I said it. Gosh. Shout out to Nick's dog, but I did have a teacher in high school who was like really soft spoken. I forgot what part of the conversation this was for, but I'm not gonna say the anecdote anyway because it's my pod, so I don't care.
Yep.
I did have a teacher in high school once,
Oh
too.
my gosh.
Yes. What? And go for it, please, Blake. Now.
I did. No, I really did.
Thank you, Blake.
Hey, quick shout out to Blake's teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm sure my teachers will appreciate that, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Shout out to my teachers. Shout out to my mama. Sacrificed everything for me to get in this league, and I'm just so thankful. You know what I mean?
Ruger, do you have anything to say? Oh, that's nice. That's
Aw.
good.
That was like a real like Elmo's World moment. That was
Yeah,
nice.
that was really good.
Yeah. You guys remember that? Where
I
like
think,
Elmo's
I think
World
the
was like,
dog is better than Blake, I think.
Blake, you are.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
my
hey,
goodness.
hey, wait a minute.
That's just like that weird like self-deprecating stuff when like looking for a compliment. Like Blake, I do like you as a person, but
Right.
just like you're just not don't take our job. You don't take our work seriously. Like
Yeah.
we're trying to like.
That's like one of my least favorite things about people is when they do that, like that kind of like person, you know, like that I just did, like who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my least.
I don't like
favorite.
myself. I'm not proud of
I actually hate myself right now, so I'm gonna go.
I'm in pain with how much I want to hear what happens in 11th grade.
Oh gosh, that was actually pretty good.
You
Though.
introed that like 30 minutes ago, and I still
It hurts.
know what else about that. Your teacher was soft spoken. Like, continue on with that story.
But okay,
I'm just dying
I
right
want
now.
to continue on, but I just can't get any.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Okay. Nick's done, and I relay that emotion. So we will get forward now. We will get forward. This was good riffing though, so I do appreciate what you bring to the pod. And Blake, brass tacks, you're welcome back anytime. And I do appreciate you as a person and as a friend, and like dare I say as a
I love her.
Just grateful for the opportunity.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to start on this team.
I'm
And,
just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just gotta protect your mentals.
yeah, you gotta make sure your bread is right.
Get your bread
Yeah,
right. I do just want to let everybody know I am here just so I don't get fined.
I'm not sure if I like more of the ambiance or the decor. Oh, goodness.
Shout out Marshawn Lynch.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Ruger. Okay.
Shout
Hey, those
out.
are my keys. Get. All right. I did have a teacher in high school. He was pretty like soft spoken. This was definitely soft. This was definitely sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year.
That one hurt my
And like
ears.
I was working on something, and like he was Canadian, and like just kind of chill and whatever, And he was like, "And guys, like calm down. I'm starting to get angry, and now I'm angry." And like we got silent, and he was like, and now I'm angry. Like just got louder. I was
Oh, it's Mr. Boiler.
like, well, it wasn't him.
Oh,
It was-
Hold on, was this an English teacher?
yes.
Brother, I know exactly. I had him too. Oh my goodness.
I don't remember his name or whatever.
He wore the same pair of pants and he had his wallet in the same side. And so his jeans were so worn out on that one side where his wallet was that even if his wallet wasn't there, it looked like his wallet was there. Is that
Man.
the same guy?
That feels like this. Like,
He got
Like
mu-
shorter brown hair.
Yes. Yeah.
Brother,
That's some Rain Man
Yes.
stuff. That was awesome.
I wish I could remember his name right now. That's
His
gonna bother
birthday
me.
is on May 4th.
yeah. I'm gonna drop.
He
But
loves
talked-
cabbage.
No. He talked in that same monotone voice where it's just like really soft spoken and monotone, but I can see him being where like his personality would be, I'm getting mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad. Like, and then like exactly like
Just
you
blew
said,
up.
that's exactly
Sounds
what
like
I can
he's
see
gonna
from him.
Sounds like he's gonna murder somebody someday.
oh, it's yeah. I
But
feel
like
that.
that was like the most typical like 45-year-old white male
Yeah.
English teacher.
just repressed. Like yeah.
exactly. Yes.
A lot of rage within.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
No, that's yeah.
Wild.
Neat.
So that was the story.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, it fit like 23 minutes ago, but hey, we're past that. I'm not gonna.
That was still fun though.
Hey, thank you. I just, that's how a pod works, Blake.
I agree.
I feel bad for dragging that on and making a scene.
Drag on.
Yeah.
What's he up to nowadays?
Oof. Want some cheese puffs? Okay.
I smell a rapper.
Yeah. Whiz. No. Okay, we can move on. I just. Yeah. That's my bad. That's my bad. So
It feels settled.
it does. It does.
I feel a lot better now. Yeah. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
asking.
You want to like just.
No, I'm good. I don't prefer to do that. No, thanks.
You,
Alright,
you
yeah.
racist?
A little bit.
Okay, me too.
You can't tell the people I'm black. No.
Oh, psych.
We can't. Still, what do you do?
Dude, we were hiding behind these mics the whole time. You've outed me.
They
Bro,
couldn't.
man.
They couldn't tell. They could only hear my voice.
No, Nick. No, I'm like. Oh, you guys got me.
Pretend to be.
He said, you guys got me.
He said, "I'm Nick."
Yeah. Oh no, but that's not important right now.
It's not.
It's not. What's important is we got a riff to do, guys. No, I was thinking about this the other day. Big fan of sports, and always been a big fan of sports pretty much my whole life. And in particular, a big fan of sports media. Always really been into like ESPN and like
Spain.
ESPN.
I have that where you like can see ahead. You can like see the future, right?
Goodness.
ESPN.
Really?
I have that. ESP.
I think it started when it happened to her when she was younger.
Yeah, I know she got kidnapped when she was young.
I think it had something to do with that. She got that PTSD, post traumatic Down syndrome. No, it's not Down syndrome. She doesn't have Down syndrome. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just always really been into sports media, and in particular, like sports media, like anchors, or personalities, like Colin Cowherd and like Rich Eisen and Dan Patrick and the Nick Wrights of the world.
Oh, I love him.
The Stephen A. Smiths of the world. The
Skip.
yeah, Skip. Oh, Skip.
Oh, Skip.
It's my turn. It's my turn. You told me it was my turn. It's my turn.
It's legendary.
But yeah, just all those guys, and I think the reason why is because like I just appreciate hearing. I mean, they never really share anything like too like special or like too insightful. Usually, it's pretty. It's like if you think about it for like more than 15 minutes, you're probably gonna reach similar conclusions.
Or you would have like a good enough argument to battle whatever they just said.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, absolutely. And so, but again, I've always just appreciated like sports media voices. I mean, part of the reason why like I'm into sports, and I wonder if this is like something you guys relate to, is because like when I was a kid, like sports TV shows, especially like on ESPN or whatever, like they never cussed or anything like that. So like my parents were like, oh yeah, I mean, as long as there's no bad language or whatever, like I can watch as much as I want. It's like And it's like one of those things too where it's like,
So it's either like for me, it was either VeggieTales or ESPN. You know,
Yeah.
so
you know, growing up.
And it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Growing up, all we got was like Arthur and
it's Arthur or Colin Coward. So and
college football game day. So I mean, yeah. And that's the other fun thing about sports too, where it's like, I mean, the games last about 3 hours. So it's like, I mean, I gotta finish the game. Like you can't just like start a game to not finish it, even if it's a blowout. Like I'm not doing my homework until I'm not doing my homework at all, but I'm not going on until the game's over. So
true.
we got that. No, but I was thinking about this recently, and it gets kind of frustrating because again, like obviously it's an entertainment product at the end of the day, and like that's something I have to keep in mind. But I remember I was watching Colin Cowherd talk about the Celtics Heat series right now, where the Celtics, they won game 4, so there was a 2-2 series, and
2-2.
Nice.
Jason Tatum went off. He had a terrible game in game 3 and then like
2-2.
blew him out of the water game 4.
Jacob. But which Jason Tatum, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
Yeah. He's really like he's taking that step. He's becoming a man.
absolutely.
Yeah. And he's still like what, he's 24, I think?
He's
like
super young. Yeah, he's
super
still got
baby.
his whole career ahead of him.
Who's your favorite like basketball team? Blake.
Any team that LeBron is on. So the Cavs, the
Shoot me in the head.
Miami, Lakers currently.
Bandwagon.
So
Boo.
I'm currently
Yes.
I've been a Lakers fan for about 2 years.
Boo.
Oh god.
Boo. Shoot me in the head.
You're one of those people that think like the pandemic championship was real. Like, ugh,
I
bro.
think. Yeah.
the
bubble,
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
bubble. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Ugh,
Bubble in my stomach made me throw up. Bleh.
gross.
No, but I really like the Kings
Okay.
because they used to be from Kansas City.
Yeah.
So I like the Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Kings,
Over in
but
Sacramento.
I was hoping that Patrick Mahomes would be able to bring Kansas City like an NBA team,
Hey,
but it
still-
hasn't happened.
still
yet.
could happen.
I think it could in the next couple of years potentially, but
Still could happen.
the league is looking to expand. So
yeah, I would love
Oh.
for Kansas City to get a team. I would love to be able to watch some
You
NBA,
think we could support?
the Sprint Center or like somewhere.
like a NBA team.
Yeah, I think we could support.
I feel like we could, right? I mean, I feel like if we get like the team, we should honestly just get the Kings. Like the Kings.
Yeah, they
Just
have-
give them back.
Yeah, like we should just get them
absolutely.
back. Yeah.
Kansas
And
City Kings, like it works.
Bring back the little red, white, and blue color scheme.
Absolutely.
That'd be hot.
And then, like, even though they have a cool fan base, I honestly feel like Oklahoma City, I honestly feel like Seattle should get Oklahoma City back because the Supersonics was just such a cool brand.
Brother.
Like,
And they
were
would
my
keep the
favorite.
name OKC.
yeah.
Like Ray Allen, Kevin Durant, like brother, that was a heyday.
Yeah. And like it's kind of funny, like you can barely find like rookie or Kevin Durant jerseys, but like when you
Right.
do, it's like oh man, that like that just those big like
Seattle
Sonics, like
Supersonics.
ugh.
Yeah.
It's a true find.
I mean, again, like it's a perfect sport because like it rains like 200 days a year in Seattle, so it's like come on, like
Yeah.
I need another indoor
We
sport.
just play games inside.
Yeah,
It's indoor recess.
yeah. It's
At
just
the end of the day, it all comes down to money, and they want to make the most money. So whether that's in Oklahoma City or Seattle or Sacramento or Kansas City, it's like who has the biggest market, who's going to get us paid.
yeah.
But hopefully that's in Kansas City someday.
And it's frustrating too because like with the NFL, like I mean, say what you want to say about Goodell, but like the league just prints money. Like
Literally.
I mean,
Truly.
the Jags are terrible and like have been a terrible franchise
Doesn't matter.
pretty much our entire lives. And yeah, they just
Doesn't
their
matter.
valuation just appreciates every single year. Like, oh my goodness.
Anything the Houston Texans like used to be the Oilers and everything, and like since they've come around, like they've done literally nothing with their whole entire franchise for 20 years or however long they've been around.
Hey, they had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
They went to the playoffs. Lost to the Chiefs. They went to the playoffs. They were up in the playoffs by a lot.
Up 24
Chiefs.
to 0.
Then got absolutely bamboozled by the Kansas City Chiefs.
They got Mahomed. Yeah.
They got big time Mahomed.
How long
They
do you
got
think
Graham
Deshaun
Rickford.
Watson's going to get suspended for?
I think a year.
You
Honestly.
think the whole year?
Really?
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
I think minimum 8 games.
Here's what I'm thinking. So
Thinking minimum like 4 games.
see, it's
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to just see that sucker get brushed under
Oh,
the
sweep
rug.
everything under the rug?
Yep.
Yep, cool.
no. I mean, that's probably unfortunately going to happen.
Standout player in the league. Going to a team with a mediocre
So,
quarterback
you
could change
think-
the whole thing.
Yeah. You think he gets suspended a whole year?
Well, I can see that. I can see that happening. It's weird too because like I also feel like the NFL's in such a healthy place as a league. Like it doesn't really need Deshaun Watson. Like I didn't miss Deshaun Watson last year.
No, not at all.
There's so much good quarterback drama already.
Yeah.
So many good games. Like it doesn't really like we don't really need him. And then like the Trevor Bauer situation with the MLB where he's out for 2 years. He's out for 2 full years no pay, which like
And like,
I mean
he's already kind of old. So like, you're talking like, I think he's like 34, 35 maybe. So like, you're talking like he's going to be really, really old.
Last
to try and
last
come back.
good
Like,
years of his career,
right.
potentially.
You're taking away not only like his pay for 2 years, but you're taking away half of it, like part of his career. Like,
yeah, for sure. And like, it's weird too, because like, I mean, if we're going to get into like, you know, brass tacks, like he was involved with like 2 different women, like we know for sure, I believe. And with Deshaun, it's 11 times more. So like at least.
literally
And so it's
20.
like,
Can they really put a number on it? We don't know.
yeah, like, oh, I was telling Nick this, but like you ever hear like his deposition with like the cops or whatever?
a little bit. Yeah.
It's so sad. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
It seemed like so, yeah, just sad, like just
Yeah.
weird and nasty and gross. And like,
Scumbag.
I don't know.
He's a
Why do you
scumbag,
need
bro.
that many masseuses? And like, even if it was consensual, it's just like, that's dirty and gross and
Yeah.
weird. Like, I don't know. But so back to what I was thinking is like, so if Deshaun Watson's out for the year, who do you think the Browns start? Do they keep Baker Mayfield or what happens?
Yep, they're going to make him start.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make Baker start.
You think?
Yep.
Honestly, I would respect Baker more if he just like retired. Like if he just retired, then like joined another team the next year.
That's
like,
what. So
Some Rob
Baker's-
Gronkowski said, I retired.
Y'all never heard about that story?
8 weeks later, the trade didn't go through. I was at training camp for the Patriots.
Yeah, they were trying to send me to Detroit, and
I said, I don't know how that go through.
oh my goodness, but gosh, like, yeah, I would honestly respect Baker more if he just like retired than join a team next year. Like, it's just because like he's already caused such a fuss, and like in a sense, he's kind of created the Deshaun Watson situation because like if he just got shoulder surgery during last year, they can't
Right.
be like
No, I got to start, bro.
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly.
carry this team through, dude. We're winning it all, dude.
yeah, just end up embarrassing himself.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, you just look like an idiot out there.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
Oh, so you're like, now you're worse than you were,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just
which you were already not like great. So
honestly, like if I was Roger Goodell, this is like hot take. I'd consider honestly like lifetime ban of Deshaun Watson. I just don't feel like the league needs it. I don't feel like the league needs it. I feel like it's too many people. Like, and again, like we're getting such good quarterbacks right now. Like we don't need another like potential thing. And like, I mean, the NFL like took a really like liberal stance last year. I mean, you guys probably saw the commercial where like the NFL, like during Pride Month of last year, was like the NFL is gay. The NFL's like the NFL literally called itself gay. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just so strange.
That's weird.
Like the NFL, you know, it was like NFL's transgender, NFL's this, NFL, like all these like kind of hot button words, like hot button liberal words, and so it's like you
really got the NASCAR NFL fans all fired up.
yeah. You always like see that meme where it's like all the white dudes on like the Facebook photos, like I'm not watching NFL next year.
Rather that copy pasta that just literally all over of like the same exact phrase and like wording of like, oh, I'm never gonna watch that, and it's
Yeah.
like you literally are like you're just like these bots out here doing all this stuff of just being like, oh, I'm never gonna do that, and then they literally do, and it's like you're an idiot.
Yeah. I don't know. So I would
I just know they paid Deshaun Watson an insane amount of money, even if he gets suspended for 2 games or like just a few. Like they're still paying him an insane amount of money,
truly.
all guaranteed. And
Yeah,
then
that's
to pay
crazy.
Baker Mayfield, like I forget what he's making, but like 20+ million.
Yeah, I think
so it's
so.
like almost 30. Like you're gonna dish out 60 million at the quarterback position, like
To have no starter.
to have a bad starter in Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
in a couple years maybe.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, they have such a good team, but they don't have a quarterback, and it really does set a precedent with what they do with Deshaun Watson. Like,
It does. Yeah.
this hasn't happened of that high profile of a case where it's been that bad. So it's like, if they only suspend him for a couple games, that looks terrible on the NFL, which they don't really care because they're still going to get their money either way. But it does set a precedent for any other situations that happen after. So I'd like to see a lifetime ban or at least a year and see what happens.
And again, like
I mean, if you're gonna suspend Calvin Ridley for a year, like,
it's like 1250. Yeah.
what are we doing?
He made $1,500 or bet $1,500 and got suspended for a year.
Crazy, some
Like,
crazy
lost
stuff.
millions of dollars to make $1,500.
Yeah.
Hey, but he did make that 1,500 though, did he not?
It was a 3-game parlay.
Yeah, and like didn't even.
And that sucker
yeah.
soared, bro.
At least he bet on his team to win.
Flying colors.
Oh my goodness. No, but like, yeah, with everything when it involves like an NFL player and a woman, like it's always been like one-on-one, like or one in a few. It's never been like
There's been a lot of domestic violence, a lot of
Yeah.
those kind of things, but never with 20 plus allegations. Yeah, that's unheard of. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger had like a couple, but like there's
Hey, I mean,
nothing really
Ray Lewis even killed a guy. So
Hall
comparable.
of Fame. Don't speak on the Hall of Fame, Ray Lewis.
true. I'm sorry.
My fault, Ray. My fault.
My fault, Ray. Don't kill me.
I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
I'm tripping.
Ruger, what are you doing? Ruger.
Anyway, you were saying stuff about Colin Coward. What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, back
Oh.
to sports media.
Yeah. Gosh, where was I going with that? No, but it was just like he was complaining about the he was saying like the Miami Heat can't compete with like, Boston. And like I was just so frustrated because I was like, okay, first off, the Miami Heat literally had one of the worst starts of the NBA of like an NBA playoff game. They missed their first 14 shots. Like that's unheard of. Like
Literally.
especially in the beginning of a game, like you get a few layup bunnies, like you know what I mean, like it's just unheard of. They were like 11 for 36 of their first, like it was literally
Sounds like your team calling Coward right now.
yeah.
I happened to turn that game on and watch that, and it literally just was like they actually have a lid on the bucket. Like they literally could not make a shot. Literally.
Yeah, and like it's honestly just been that like the past 3 games for them, and like and so like when he was like, yeah, they just can't compete. It's like that's not what's happening here. Like sometimes that's honestly what's happening, but like it's just a crazy weird slump by Miami. And again, Boston's a good team. They're not bad, but they're not like world beaters. And like that's another thing. It's like, man, people are talking about Boston like they're world beaters. I'm like, no,
They're
not.
very average. They're not like they're just
Celtics are
have a lot
back,
of-
baby, better than when they had Larry Bird.
Oh my gosh, they have a lot of good chemistry, but like they don't have like the most talented guys, the most physical guys. Like I mean, they have Grant Williams, Marcus Smart. Like those guys just play so hard and physical. Like Jason Tatum is super talented and like outrageously good at basketball, but like they're not any sort of big 3 that you've seen in the past years, and like even like the Warriors, like they're not even on that same level. Like
No.
Warriors, I think if the Celtics make it to the finals, I think they get blown out by Golden State. I think Golden State wins easy.
I think it's like Warriors.
Either way, honestly, I think if the Heat make it, there's no chance, and I think the Celtics could probably win the series, but I don't.
And I'm
I don't know.
I'm rooting for the Heat this year, like just because Jimmy Butler's my favorite player, our favorite player.
Yeah, he's not my favorite player. I saw him get off a plane carrying an espresso machine.
Yeah.
So
Who is this? Wait, what?
Jimmy Butler.
You saw him getting off a plane?
Yeah, carrying an espresso machine.
He's got his own coffee company, and like
Yeah.
big
He got
Fish
off the
Coffee.
plane just like carrying it.
Where were you at? What airport?
Oh no, I didn't see him.
Oh,
I just saw a picture of him.
oh, okay. I'm tracking now.
Yeah.
I
He
like-
was so like he was carrying his own espresso
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah. It was like a kind of a prosumer machine. So it was like a good machine, like a bigger
Well, I'd hope it's a good machine. He has
espresso
millions
machine.
of dollars.
Well, yeah, but I mean like
he has the crappiest little like,
Well,
espresso machine.
hey, people don't know when it comes to espresso. They buy a
fair,
Mr.
that's
Coffee,
fair.
they're like, "Hey, this sucker was like $40, bro.
yeah.
This thing's expensive." It's like, yeah, well, that machine that you got a coffee from at the coffee shop was like 18,000. So,
yeah.
but yeah, good machine. So good for him. Good on
Yeah,
him.
Jimmy Butler fan. I'm a big Duncan Robinson fan.
I love Duncan. He's got.
Yeah,
He's
I
got,
love that he
Is it because he's good
has
at
sucked this
Duncan?
series and it's terrible.
I know he can't make a shot. It's
Brother,
so,
he's been miserable.
and his shot is so gorgeous too. It's butter. Like it's
Yeah.
just. But yeah, everything is just rims out or just.
and
like-
Tyler Hero's been hurt the past couple games, I think.
that's another thing.
And that's a huge thing. Where like
Exactly.
that's one of their best players.
He's their
like,
second
Yeah.
best pure scorer.
Right.
Like And so to think that like, oh, it's just Miami Heat's just not good enough. It's like that's not what's happening.
They got a bunch of injuries, don't they?
Yeah, Jimmy's got a bad knee right now.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so
It's like, how bad is it? You know?
well, it's and like to their, I guess, it's an excuse for them, but like they've been sort of hurt this whole year and like kind of beaten up this whole year. And again, they still finished with the number 1 seed.
They
So it's
just
like,
can't compete.
That's all.
Shut up, Colin.
Yeah, but it gets frustrating because I'm like, because I've also seen Colin do that with like, if a team loses on a buzzer beater, you know, they lose by 1 point, he'll be like, wow, that team just got embarrassed. It's like,
Yeah, like drops him into his power rankings or whatever.
yeah, I'm like, that's not what happened. Like, that's not.
Yeah. So I'm curious, like, what are your thoughts on what would you change about like the sports media? Because a lot of it is like you said, of like the hot takes and like, hey, I'm just going to say this to get the clicks and the likes. And like, it is that entertainment side of it. Would you
Patrick Mahomes threw an interception. The Chiefs are done, bro.
Yeah.
They're the worst team in the NFL.
They come up with some
They
crazy
did nothing in
stuff,
the offseason. They didn't get Russell Wilson or anything.
the biggest names in the game, Skip Bayless and Stephen and like Colin Cowherd, like all those guys just like almost make up a story that's the opposite of
Yeah.
what's true.
When they just
And
pick,
sell
they
that.
usually pick somebody to ride with.
Do you-
So at least they have those fans.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you like that, or what would you change about like the sports media?
No, I appreciate. I definitely say I appreciate it, and I get it. Like it's supposed to be an entertainment product. At the end of the day, you're watching TV or you're watching their YouTube clips. So like, I get the work, but it does get frustrating in the sense of like, that's not how the game played out. And again, like, I think that people are like, I think people crave actual, genuine, like feelings or opinions over like the hot take stuff. And again, like I think the hot takes gets likes and clicks and like, but it's even like, okay, so like with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith used to genuinely get mad at things, and now it's just like, you're ridiculous. And it's just like, bro, like
It's still
It's
so.
cleally a fake mad. He's
It's
not
still kind of
actually
funny
right,
though. I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie.
it's adorable. You know, like I appreciate it, but it's just
Yeah.
like, bruh, like
Yeah, he lost that fire within.
It's almost like he's done it for so long too, in that
Yeah.
sense of it. Like
He's done it
he
for
has
too
lost that
long.
fire, right? Yeah.
He's made too much. He's made too much money too.
Yeah, that is true. They get paid an outrageous amount to talk about sports and spit out nonsense.
And
That's
he used to like when so he started as a reporter that got like a little bit of time on ESPN. He got like snippets on ESPN. They're so good. Such good, like just because again, like if you got 2 minutes, he's gonna make the most
Yeah,
of 2
you gotta
minutes.
work
Right,
it.
he's got the knowledge.
Yeah. But now he's just got his whole show, and it's just
Right.
it just feels so like played out and just like fake, and so it's frustrating. But I would say like in terms of like a change, and again, this is like a whole change on like how media is done. But I just feel like people are not only ready, but like people respect more like the genuine, honest thing, the genuine, honest take. And again, like I believe honestly, I wholeheartedly believe Skip Bayless believes the things that he says and like believes his opinion so much or believes that much about the Cowboys, and you know they're not that good. Like
I don't know that I wholeheartedly believe that with you, but
you don't think he's
I don't know.
I just maybe
I think he knows that it's all about the clicks and the likes. So I think a lot of times he probably is like,
Yeah, I think sometimes he just goes.
I just have to do this for the show. But I think with a lot of stuff with the Cowboys, he is serious. But
Yeah,
I think a
probably
lot of
so.
the hot takes he has, it's just like to trash LeBron because everybody thinks LeBron's great. So I'm going to give you the the opposite of what you think is actually true. And he doesn't actually believe that LeBron's the worst player in the NBA. Like, he obviously believes he's still a really good player, but it's like he will talk about him like he's the worst player. But I don't think he truly stands behind that. You know?
yeah. Which that's fair. Like I don't actually know how good Skip Bayless thinks LeBron is. Like that's the funny
Right.
thing about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, you don't
Actually.
even that, and that's what you're saying. Like, you want the genuine. Like, I just want. How do you really feel about him? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want this like fake. Like, you got to put it in front of everybody and feel one way or the other. It's like, just how do you actually feel? Like, give me more genuine stuff.
Mm-hmm. I just want
Give me-
I
give
want
me the
people
real
to be
take.
real.
And it doesn't mean you have to agree with everybody. Like, you don't have to just agree with. Oh, this is what everybody thinks. So this
Yeah,
is true.
I agree with that.
You don't have to do that.
Nick, okay.
You're gonna be the yes man. Yeah, I agree.
No, he's not a yes man. When I say I don't like something, he says that he doesn't like it either.
Yeah.
Is that Andy?
Yes.
From The
No.
Office? I love that.
Jim's like, Michael, he's a yes man. No, he's not a yes man because when I say that I don't like something, he says that he doesn't like it either. Oh, I see what you're saying. He's a kiss up.
Yeah. My favorite, like you say this one. I thought I thought you made it up, but like when Michael's like, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
Not superstitious, but I am a little
I
stitious.
am a little.
Aquaman.
Give me my wig. Give me my wig. back.
I can't hear you. Andy. Aquaman.
Johnny Depp thing. We'll show it to you.
Oh no, yeah, with like the Amber Heard and all that
Okay, yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Good, good.
Aquaman. Laugh every time I hear that.
That's so good.
Okay,
No.
well, what if, okay, so on those hot takes of sorts, what if hearing those actually gives you better perspective of what you think?
That's a good point. I didn't think about
So
that.
I just kind of just came to this while we were talking about it just now. I'm like, okay, so yeah, we don't like them. I kind of agree. I don't really like it either. It seems a little absurd. But I will say that sometimes I click on it because I'm like, you can't say Patrick Mahomes is the worst. And I click
Yeah.
on, I'm like, I gotta watch this video because
Right.
it's like, oh,
Yeah,
Cole,
somebody-
Cole, what's his name, says that the Chiefs are done. I'm like, what?
Somebody's like, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes not in the top 5, the best quarterback
Yeah,
this year."
okay,
I'm like,
but-
"That's literally not true." Like, what do you mean?
Right, but then what if by watching it you're like, okay, maybe you gain a little extra perspective of like, okay, so maybe he's not in the top, like, okay, so maybe he's still in the top 5. I disagree with like the point that he's not in the top 5, but like your arguments about like Justin Herbert or your arguments about like, oh, Josh Allen and like, oh, this and that is like, oh, okay, that actually had some ground to it. It's like, what if hearing even though it is kind of like a hot take or a bad take, like still gives you like somewhat of a better perspective or like a better opinion of what you really think.
No, it's good. I think it's fair. And like also something that's happened to me, which I feel like this is the flaw in myself. We're going to kind of therapist mode here, but like I used to go to sports talk media just for like stats and information, and I not to like to fulfill my own opinions. And I feel like something in the past like few years have changed where like now I really want Colin to agree with me or Skip Bayless to agree with my thought process.
Huh.
And like it's weird, honestly. So maybe this is more self-reflective, and I'm kind of, I'm just trying to be vulnerable here on this pod and like kind of share. But I don't know. Man, I didn't expect to go there. Sorry, whatever.
I feel like we've gotten a long way tonight.
Yeah, honestly, like
I agree.
Blake, that's why I was so pissed early. I'm sorry. Like I just
Yeah, it's all good.
All these tensions,
Yeah.
all these feelings bubbling
Glad
to
we
the
were able
surface.
to get that out.
Guys, I'm gonna
Therapist,
cry.
Dr. Jonathan.
waking up in the morning thinking about so many things.
You're gonna make tears come out of my face.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I'm glad we kind of worked through that, and I think that's at the core of
good.
that. Yeah. Okay. We got another topic here, and this one's near and dear to my heart because it's about sports again, but it's also about food. And so we're gonna talk about each of us have a top 5 greatest personal sports and food combos. So like when you're watching a game, whether that's soccer or whether that's football or whether that's basketball or baseball or whatever, whether that's high lie, whatever you're watching, what are you gonna eat? What are you snacking down with? So I'm gonna start with my top 5 or my number 5, excuse me, and we're just gonna work up. So
Deal.
everyone get their phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm
Okay.
peppered.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So my number 5, which I feel is kind of blasphemous, but this was where I was at that day. My number 5 is Taco Bell food with Baja Blast.
Oh,
So, brother, that could be 1. 5.
why did I not?
know.
Why did I not think of that?
I feel gross. I feel very gross saying that.
my whole list is ruined now.
Yeah, honestly, that's really good.
I got a list.
I gotta
You know what
delete
my
this
list
list.
that's in. Um,
I gotta delete my whole list. Hold on, let me start over. All right, I'm ready.
Here's the thing with Taco Bell. I get frustrated at Taco Bell, but it's also a place I love, so I'm always going back there. Which I found a new favorite Taco Bell thing. It's-
Mexican pizza, it's back. Welcome back, baby.
Doja Cat brought it back by God's grace, by her grace and God's. But we I didn't feel right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about Grace.
Yeah.
They got rid of the
Always.
nacho
Yeah.
fries though.
Nacho fries are delicious. But what I have been on is like hard shell taco with no lettuce. So just like the melted cheese in there. Then what you do is you get either guac and or like the hot nacho cheese, and then you like dip. It's almost like a beef nacho.
Yeah, it's like a beefy nacho. It's a little. It's like a beefy nacho.
Yeah. Like a classic Italian beefy nacho. You know, Johnny Beef and Nacho.
Johnny Beef and Nacho. Yes.
But you know, you kind of swirl it, you dip it, and then you then you eat it, and so gets super good. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Actually, sounds delicious.
Oh yeah.
bruv. That's what
This is not just a sports podcast.
yeah. This is
We are giving you good Taco Bell food tips.
exactly, bruv.
Hot take. Taco Bell sucks.
Oh,
All right, that's not helping
Okay,
me get
Blake,
any
those
kind
are-
of better
Come on,
perspective.
man. I'm
Strike
just trying to be
three.
like Colin.
There's the door, sir.
Yeah.
Brother, don't be mad at me. It's true. You'll come to that agreement eventually.
Out there, but not in here. Okay.
You run, but you can't hide.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Scary
You
Brandon.
can hide, but you can't run.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a terrible movie, but you know.
What did we just hide?
Yeah. But yeah, right now with Taco Bell.
So man, that's your number 5. Baja Blast. Bro, Baja Blast is like got to be like a number 1 drink. Like drink wise, like
Baja Blast is delicious.
does it get any better than that?
However, it's just only at Taco Bell, which is kind of frustrating.
That is true.
So that's why it kind of pulled it down a little bit.
I do hate that you can't like just go to the store and get like Baja Blast. Like you have to go to Taco Bell.
I got it at the store.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it at the store before.
I mean, like every once in a while. I don't think they have it all the time.
No, they don't
It's,
like stock
limited.
it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like when it's there, I always buy some.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a good
fair.
point.
But I want it at the store all the time. Like I don't want it to be like a.
Still looking for that Do SA though.
Hey man, that was a good summer.
It was a great.
Shout out to
summer.
anybody who drank USA
Hey,
for that like summer 2017.
Hey.
Maybe
real shout out, dude.
Yeah.
That stuff was so good.
kept us alive, you know, by God's grace. You know what I mean? So
It was purple,
yeah.
like lean. Not that I've
Fed a
ever had
little-
lean. I don't know.
Tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah. You know, you just got a little
Oh, it did a little bit taste like cough syrup, actually. Now that I think about it, wait a minute.
he said something like
Do
It's
SA,
like drink.
Do SA got me hooked on fentanyl. Mother.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I think back about it. Oh geez.
Oh my God. I drank a
Rats.
Tide Pod.
Yeah. You said it. Nice.
You just gotta throw it in there every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, rats. You beat me out on that one.
Oh darn.
Oh geez. Oh narts. All right, Blake.
Oh yeah, for me.
Don't
All right.
screw up my pod.
So I had it's like I did a lot of mine is like thinking of being at the games potentially.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh.
So like I figured like kind of throw it up there, you know, like
Yeah.
at home or at the game type of thing. So for this one, I just kind of like bottom tier. What's kind of average type of thing? Still good. I was just thinking pizza
Nice. Yeah.
with probably like some lemonade.
Ooh.
Pizza and lemonade.
Yeah,
Lemon.
maybe some pink lemonade. You know, switch
Pink
it up.
lemonade.
What kind of pizza we talking?
My favorite would probably be from Papa
Oh,
John's.
same, dude.
Jones.
With pepperoni, Italian sausage, and jalapeno.
Bring back-
A little
Take off the
spice in
jalapenos and
there.
you got my favorite.
little,
Bring back the
little
Papa.
spice in there with the jalapeno, and then
Bring
like the
back Papa.
meat. Man, I'm a big meat guy, so
That's what she said.
Pause.
Pause. Resume.
Yeah. Yeah.
so that's what I got.
Solid.
That's what just good, but not like great. You know,
Pizza
Like,
is-
I'd be cool with pizza. Somebody's like, hey, you want to come over and watch the game? Have some pizza.
fair.
Yeah, sure. Like sounds great.
It's cheap.
You know?
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Good
Pizza's
go
on my
to.
list. So
Pizza's on my list too.
nice. Pizza's
Is
on my
that
list.
your number
Pizza's
5?
on my list. Hey, pizza's on my list. Hey, on my list. Hey, pizza on the list. Pizza on the list. Pizza list. It's a list of pizza. Pizza on the list and the list of pizza. Pizza on the list. Got pizza? What kind of pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza on the list. Pizza on the list. Pizza on the list. It's pizza on the list.
Okay.
Pizza.
Pizza.
All right.
Now we vibing. That was good.
was good. Yeah,
that was good.
kinda killer.
A freestyle, throw that in there.
That was
A
sexy.
single out Monday.
I see you.
All right. Nick, what's your bottom 5?
My number 5.
number 5.
So I had like a burger, like a, because I kind of was going with what you were going with, like sort of like what's like a weird thing, like somebody's like, oh, you want this? And I'm like, yeah, sure, like that sounds all right. So like maybe not necessarily like game food, but like I still like it.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking like maybe like a Five Guys or like a High Boy kind of situation. Like,
like
not like a baby burger. Give me a real burger.
What all would you put on your burger?
Oh, a lot of some. Well, not a lot of. I get some barbecue sauce on there. I love barbecue sauce on my burgers.
How many patties?
Well, if I'm going like Five Guys, like 2. I'm not gonna go wild with it, but
Okay.
at least 2.
So then you got cheese on there. Is it a cheeseburger or just a hamburger?
Oh no, I ain't gonna do no hamburger.
All right,
I'm
good.
an American.
Good.
Come on now,
A grown man.
I'm an American.
So we got some cheese on
I got
there.
some cheese. If I make them at home, I might get some like pepper jack.
Ooh,
I like pepper
switch it
jack
up a
on there,
little.
but
Yeah.
otherwise doing some American
whatever,
or some
man.
cheddar. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
really matter,
Right.
honestly.
Swiss cheese. Anybody?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. but
Provolone.
Yeah, I'll toss her
provolone's
out.
good. I like provolone.
Yeah, I'll toss her on there.
Um,
You ever have like some Gouda?
Bro,
See, I've
Gouda's
Bro,
you
real
put
good.
Gouda on a
Some
burger?
Smoked Gouda.
Smoked Gouda on a burger is hot, bro.
I'm hungry. We just ate, but I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Smoked Gouda got me, man.
Smoked Gouda
That
on
did
a
it for
burger
me.
is nice.
Yeah, that sounds.
I've
good.
never had smoked Gouda, and
with that barbecue
I need
too. Yeah, you gotta.
Dude,
try
it's
that.
real good.
Okay.
for real.
Is there
Then
a
I might put
spot?
like a little bit of mustard, little bit of mustard.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fair.
barbecue and mustard. What about ketchup?
If I got barbecue, I'm good.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's no barbecue, I'll put some ketchup on
You
there.
big like lettuce, onion, tomato.
If I get it from somewhere, I do it. But like if I like make it at home, I'm not messing with all that.
Yeah,
That's
I
fair.
agree.
Yeah, but if I get it somewhere, like give me a tomato.
And even I'm thinking like you're at a game, or like even like watching it at home. It's like, hey, you want to have a little grill out, So then it's
Yeah.
like, hey, have some hot dogs, hamburgers.
dude,
like
I'm in.
that's a good food,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love
It's a
that.
solid.
And I paired it with a Dr. Pepper.
Ooh,
It's a
Good
classic
choice,
American drink. You know what I mean?
choice.
It just felt right. It felt right. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
That's a great
It's my number
choice.
5.
Dr. Pepper, I feel like that's the most loyal, like that and like Coke Zero. I feel like are the most loyal drinks.
I just
Or,
always
sorry, Diet
wonder
Coke, sorry.
how many flavors are in Dr. Pepper. Does anybody really know?
They're lying about the 23. I'm sorry, but I ain't no like flavor elevator person, but like they're lying about 23.
My palates say at least 24.
Yeah.
I'm just getting one. It really just tastes like Dr. Pepper. It's
Tastes
not
like one Dr. to me.
23 different. Like I don't. It's just weird. Like
I've mixed up all the flavors of Quick Trip and it just tastes like sugar. So I know for a fact that like,
right.
they're lying about.
Yeah. Seems fake.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now, if I'm honest.
Hot take. Dr. Pepper sucks.
These are not even hot takes. These are just wrong.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's what a hot take is.
Yeah. Duh.
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I've been wrong my
Go
whole
back
life.
to school. Have you learned anything about sports media?
No.
Bro. We
What-
are.
what-
You got to
sports
watch some
media?
more Colin.
Yeah.
Some more Skip.
No, I feel like okay, because I know people who are like crazy about Diet Coke. I know people who are crazy about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I know some Diet Coke folks.
Yeah. Diet Coke people kind of scare me low key. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It is.
like it's like the same energy as like cat people. Like
Yeah.
like,
They're like,
Absolutely.
I need my aspartame.
yeah.
And I'm like, bro, back off. That stuff is not good.
Yeah. It's
It's literally disgusting.
mhm.
I think it might be addictive
I bet. Yeah.
because it seems to me that the people that would need it, like, actually need it.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
They're like, I need that aspartame. I could have a Coke, but like, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of chilling,
No, I agree.
but they need it.
Give me that. Asperger's. Aspartame.
It's all connected.
It's all good. Oh god.
Something's wrong with
I'm
them.
seeing through my third eye.
You're like you said that. Like you said Diet Coke and then cat person.
My diet Dr. Kelp.
Yeah.
And you just described my father-in-law.
Hope he's not listening, but if he is, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to Rolling Around. Check that out on Apple.
Check us out, Spotify, Apple, YouTube Premium,
Yeah.
or just normal YouTube. Depends on if you like the ads.
Your step dad is like just or father-in-law, excuse me, is like
Yeah. Father-in-law is a big Diet Coke, or I mean, like I don't think it's always Diet Coke, but I think that's like his normal go-to of like, hey, what you got? Like you got a Diet Coke?
You know, kick
Like otherwise, then it's like, oh, just a regular Coke, or like, oh, a Pepsi, like but like
kick
like
the
his
shoes off,
original-
kick the feet up,
Yeah.
crack open a cold one of some Diet Coke.
cold Diet Coke. Yeah, and then it like so he'll sit. He has like one recliner chair like directly in front of the TV.
Nice.
And he is the biggest Dallas Cowboys fan. And so his entire basement is filled with like Cowboys memorabilia. So like he was a big, like grew up in the Roger Staubach era. And so like
Let's go.
all that stuff just like decked out. And so he has recorded every single Dallas Cowboys game for like probably the past 30 plus years.
Okay, that's
And
actually kind of cool though.
we'll literally rewatch it in the off season and like go through and just like watch like the games.
That's actually kind of cool.
And so he literally will just like sit on his recliner, crack open a cold Diet Coke, and
Watch
then
the
his
83.
his
like,
cat. They have a
that's
cat, and it will literally come and sit on his chest, like just sit on him.
Is his name
So he just,
Cowboy?
like drinks a little Diet
His name's
Coke.
Dallas.
Yeah.
The cat's
Uh,
name's Dallas.
No, they named their son Dallas. My brother and
I was
his name
close.
is Dallas.
I was
So
close.
They were debating naming Kelsey Cowboy, but it didn't fit because she was a girl. Dang it. Because then they would have had Dallas Cowboy.
There's a girl in my
instead of
small
kids.
group that her first email or like first like IM name was Midnight Cowgirl. So
Fitting.
Kelsey could have been Cowboy.
Yeah.
Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight
I love it.
Cowboy. Interesting. Yeah. So fun side note for all you
Or at least like
Diet Coke
her
fans.
first like
Shout out to the Diet Coke fans.
Hey.
I was like,
shout out to Diet Coke. Like,
way to take initiative on the pod. Thank you.
Yeah, no
I appreciated
problem.
that.
I'll be here all night.
Ruger hates the table.
He doesn't know what to do. He's like, what's it going on?
Well, I usually like hit the table when I'm yelling at him to like stop barking. So I think he associates it with him being bad.
Yeah.
And now he's just
Dude,
really. He's
what's
like,
wrong?
dude, he's like, I was chilling, looking out the window. Like, what do you want from me? So now, like, he's doing the opposite of that.
Hey. Hey,
Said,
Ruger.
start barking. I can do that.
Jeez, Ruger.
It's the one thing I'm good at.
He's crazy.
I know, baby. I know. All right. Let's see. Where's I going with that? All right, number 4. Let's work through this. Number 4.
Uno, dos, tres,
I had
cuatro.
so I only get like okay. So my food was Chinese food, but I actually only get like chicken fried rice anytime I go to a Chinese place. So it's like that crab rangoon and like maybe an egg roll depending on what they have. My drink was peace tea. Which
It's delicious.
I'm kind of using.
Which one? You going raspberry? What are we talking?
So a friend of mine got me really into snowberry during college,
Ooh.
which I will say like emotionally I'm kind of using peace tea as like a requisite for like iced tea, sweet teas. You know what I mean? Like just
right.
True.
but
Sort
like
of.
yeah, any sort of like tea beverage deal. Arnold Palmer's, you know, like that would kind of fit in that space.
What's it? Is it? What's the 99-cent? Is it Arizona tea?
Yeah,
What's it?
Yeah.
The 99-cent. How have they not like? How has inflation not kept up with them? Like, how are they ahead of inflation?
I read a story where
I
like
think Joe Biden just pays them.
Arizona tea has not raised their prices literally ever. It's
Hey,
always just been 99
Well,
cents.
Joe Biden and
How is that
America
possible?
as a whole knows that it needs to stay afloat.
Even
through
Dollar
these
Tree,
things.
like you think Dollar Tree's a dollar? No, $1.25. Like they had to go
I
up.
know, that's
Like,
embarrassing.
You're talking about Arizona tea is
that
better
Dollar
than
Tree
Dollar
grew a
Like,
branch. You know what I mean?
that's wild to me. Sorry, just a side note about Arizona tea.
No, you're right.
I think the government pays them.
They could. PPP.
They know that we need this.
Yeah.
America needs this.
we need our tea,
Dude, hey, and along with that, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Same price. They've been the same price since the 60s.
Is that
what
true,
that's
though?
what my dad said. He's like, bro, they've been like $1 since I was a kid.
they're not $1 anymore.
They are.
They're not.
They
You
are.
can get some
Depends on
off.
where you buy
You can
'em.
get some off-brand Hot Wheels.
pretty
you go
sure
to
there's-
Walmart and buy Hot Wheels. It's like $350.
I think they're the same, dude.
Promise you, they're not.
Hot Wheels are so cool. Gosh.
Beat that.
I bought one for my nephew like 3 years ago.
Well, you went to the
They're
wrong store.
Not $1. I could have.
You probably bought it at Quick Trip.
Rip off. No, it was Walmart.
Nah, you probably got a Quick Trip.
It was Walmart.
I think you're
because I
remembering wrong.
could have bought like the was it Matchbox or like off-brand type of like Hot Wheel, and I'm like,
Matchbox,
nah, that's garbage.
Yeah.
Could have bought one for $1, but I was like, nah, original Hot Wheel classic.
Beat that.
No, that's I mean, Hot Wheels
Yeah.
are amazing. And like yeah, like you love your nephew, so you're not gonna buy them like the
I'm not gonna buy him crap. Like,
yeah.
get out of here with that.
I say
Your
insult
cheap
his soul.
junk that's gonna break in a year. Like, no thanks. I'll let my nephew forget about it in a year rather than and
Yeah.
still have it that's nice rather than break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. What's your number 4, Blake? What you got?
My number 4, really any sort of barbecue was kind of my thought process with this.
I'm excited to see what your top ones are because you're going through my list, but not in the right order.
It's fair. But really, just thinking of like probably like a Jack Stack or like Q39. You know,
Sure.
like, I know they don't necessarily have TVs, but if you get like maybe a takeout or like something like
Or
that.
hey, like Royals, you can get like a Jack Stack thing at the.
That's also true. They got some good barbecue.
Yeah.
Like
They have Jack Stack at Arrowhead.
right.
Let's go.
Yeah, or they did last time I was there. At least.
Yeah, they did. I believe they did. So could be. And then there's kind of a weird combo with the barbecue. I was trying to think of a drink and I literally couldn't. So I just put energy drink. So like fill in whatever kind of like if you're like a Red Bull or a Bang or like
QT Energy.
wherever you're at, you know, fill
I have
in
one
that.
for $1 waiting in my app.
Just figured, you know, you're pumped about the game. Have a couple energy drinks, use some C4 pre-workout, you know, if that's what you're into.
Hey, those C4 pre-workouts in a can,
Brother.
dude. I drank one of those before work one day, and I was like, "Is this what life is supposed to feel like?"
Alive.
I am dead serious. I sprayed an entire house. Like I was painting at the time. I sprayed the entire house in one day by myself.
Yeah.
100% myself. I was like, "Is this how I'm supposed to feel?" This is because I feel amazing right
I've
now.
never had this much energy in my entire
I felt so good, and it was
life.
like it was probably like 7 a.m., maybe like 6:30 a.m. I was getting started, and I was just ready to go.
Yeah.
I was like, "Let's be here till like 5. I'll finish this out."
That's amazing.
love that.
Oh,
I felt amazing. I have no idea. Never had that experience before or since.
that's amazing. God.
So Jack Stack with some C4 pre-workout, and
That would send me to another planet.
we'll be getting after it at those Chiefs games.
No doubt.
all right, what's up for your
Number
four?
four.
Yeah, number 4.
My 4. So this is where I put my pizza.
Nice.
Okay.
My pizza.
Put the little pizza and Pepsi combo. I feel like
Yo.
pizza
Yo.
and Pepsi is where it's at, dude.
Not the Dr. Pepper, the Pepsi.
You gotta if I'm having pizza, I'm having Pepsi.
Huh. Interesting.
It just pairs.
Coke
it just
or Pepsi?
does.
it's fair.
Coke.
Coke or Pepsi? I don't
Coke.
like neither, to be honest.
Coke.
Pepsi.
I'm having Coke over Pepsi.
Probably neither.
But if I'm having pizza, I'm having Pepsi. It's what goes.
No,
I think if I had to pick, probably Coke,
Yeah, Coke.
but neither.
And honestly,
I think
for
Coke
me,
and Pepsi, I don't know what it is, but just not a huge fan of either.
it honestly might be the marketing.
Yeah.
Like I just
So you're a
like
Pepsi guy
No.
because of the marketing.
No,
Oh,
I'm a
you're
Coke-
guy
I'm a Coke
because
guy.
of the because of the marketing.
maybe. I love the
They
red
do
cans.
have some
They're
really
gorgeous.
good stuff, and I have seen like I forget Jill Richardson. Shout out to her.
Mm.
Like just has a whole kitchen filled of like Coke things, and like from like the 60s and
It's just
70s,
cool.
like it was a huge like thing, and like there's so many like antique stuff with Coke, so it is like an
It's cool.
iconic brand.
It is.
And, like,
My parents have like an old metal cooler.
Yeah.
Old metal Coke cooler. So cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
If you're into stocks, you know Warren Buffett, like big Coke guy, just gets
Yeah.
the dividend from it. You know, like
That's kind of where I'm at with McDonald's on
Just
my
a
stocks,
big,
dude.
like-
McDonald's, it's always going up, dude.
yeah.
America loves it. That's what we run.
Coke
That's
is
what
a
we run
solid
on.
brand, and like there's so many things. If you look up what Coke brand actually is, there is so many different products that you're like, wait, that's a Coke product.
I had no
Wait,
idea.
That's a Coke. And it's like
Like
such a
Nesquik or something, isn't it?
huge- Yeah, bro. Like
Jeez.
pull it up because it's like literally
Yeah.
the longest list, and it's like they have some phenomenal products. Like, so I probably pick Coke because of that
Nebraska
too.
Furniture Mart.
Yeah.
It's a Coke product.
But like Pepsi's got Lay's, man. Those Lay's chips,
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, so Pepsi is a huge brand. Like, you wouldn't understand all the different.
Yeah, you
products
wouldn't
they
understand because
have.
you're stupid.
Yeah, you idiot. You wouldn't understand.
No one
You don't even know how to
listening.
pull up Google. You'd pull up like Bing.com or something.
Yeah.
Nobody listen. You use Firefox to pull up Bing.
Yeah.
Oh, let's use this browser, Mozilla Firefox. I like that. Idiot. It's all about the Google.
We just really offended 0.01% of our audience.
Yeah.
There's one man in Acreage, Ohio.
Hey, I use
that's
Firefox.
just
Why are they
Take it
making fun
back.
of me?
Yeah.
Take it
They
back.
hurt my feelings.
Yeah, but pizza and Pepsi. I'm going Papa John's too, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. Papa John's
my
is
number
solid.
4.
But seriously, look up like the
Oh, I will.
products of these brands. Like, it's insane. You're like, man, that's such a good product.
Yeah. I remember like looking at the back of something and just being like, what the heck? I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good stuff. American business right
Mm.
here. It's the podcast for it.
Numero 3.
Number 3, classic, and again, drink and food combo, milk and cookies. When I think about like
Christmas Day? Is that you, Santa?
Santa Claus.
Leave some milk and
Santa
cookies
Claus.
out tonight. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I have a student that speaks mostly Spanish, but
Hola.
he addresses me as Santa Claus
Yeah.
because I have a big beard, so he's like Santa Claus. He's so funny. Good
love
kid,
it.
Hector, great kid.
You should dye a white for him.
Hector, Santa Claus. Hey, Santa Claus. I'm like, what's up, Hector?
Hey, Hector.
Great kid. Yeah, he's funny.
That's good. Milk, definitely whole milk. Cookies. If I'm going for like just like a classic, I like vanilla Oreos, but I actually don't like them with milk. So that's kind of a weird thing. I like the actually store bought generic cookies from Walmart.
The oatmeal ones.
Bro.
Ones.
Dude, those are good.
No. You're talking about the chippers,
Well, it's just
like the
called.
chocolate chip cookies,
They have that
like Walmart brand.
Yeah, the chocolate chip. They have vanilla or like I guess sugar or whatever. They have a snickerdoodle one. They got a oatmeal one. Maybe a peanut butter one. I can't remember. There's another one, but
The Walmart brand, like just chocolate chippers, I think is what they're called. Like not like Chips Ahoy or any like name brand stuff. Like just like the Walmart brand.
like the Great Value.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
yes.
the chocolate chippers.
Killer.
Phenomenal. Best cookies ever. Like literally will blow your mind. And the Oreos, so not name brand like Oreos, but the off brand Oreos at Walmart.
Nope. Not buying that
Phenomenal.
one. Nope. Take it back.
I believe you, but yeah, if it's off brand, yeah.
It's almost just as good as real.
Yeah. Almost isn't gonna do it for me. I'm gonna take real Oreos on that one. I'll believe you on the chippers though. I am pretty devout to my Oreos. I'll be honest with you.
It's
That's fair. That's fair. What you get?
Number 3, so I did kind of a classic one here, just going with, the chicken fingers and fries. Just kind of
Ooh.
a solid, give me some ketchup. Let me dip the fries in there. Maybe a little bit of ranch for the chicken strips. And then to top it off, a little bit of sweet tea. Preferably from McDonald's.
Yes.
Maybe some Chick-fil-A.
If it's McDonald's though,
Maybe
you gotta
Raisin-
cut that stuff, dude.
Maybe Raising Cane's. It is
Not even kidding.
It is pretty strong.
If you get it from McDonald's, you gotta cut it half and half. You better put something else in that other half.
Yeah, you really, really do need to.
You can go unsweet. You can go water. You can go
you can literally
lemonade.
water it down and be fine.
It'd be way better.
Yeah.
Cane's though, Cane's golden.
Raising Cane's is super good.
Yep.
So that's what I would say is probably just like chicken fingers and fries with some sweet tea. Like honestly, if it's just from Raising Cane's,
Yeah,
like,
just
that
get
would be
Cane's.
a solid like get some Texas toast in there too.
Dude.
Cane sauce, like phenomenal. It'd be
Speak my
great.
love language out here.
I'd eat that and watch a meal or watch a game. Like
I'd eat a game and watch a meal, dude, and you don't even know.
I'd eat all the games.
I'd bunch a basketball game and watch that meal, dude. You have no idea.
All right, let's do these. All right, what's your number 3, Nick?
My number 3. Actually, let me make sure I remember this. Making sure. Okay.
Checks out.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So my number 3 was wings.
Okay, solid choice.
I'll take some
solid choice.
wings. Probably go like a little bit of buffalo, maybe a little honey barbecue, maybe even a little bit of garlic parmesan if they got it.
Man,
Like that.
I love all those.
Where are you getting your wings from?
Gotta have
Best
some
wing
ranch. Hey man, I don't really discriminate too much. I'll take Wingstop. I love Wingstop. I'll take Buffalo Wild Wings.
Good old B-dubs, solid.
Yeah.
What about Applebee's?
I'm not mad at Applebee's. For what they are, like it's not a bad price.
Applebee's held us down in college, so I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta appreciate it.
You can get like unlimited wings for like 10, 15 bucks or something like that.
Yeah.
So
$11.99, $12.99, whatever.
yeah, if I can get like
solid,
30, 40 wings for like 11 bucks, like
yeah, worth
I'm
it.
here
beat
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
They don't have to be the best. I'm okay with that.
Even like we had some frozen ones here like a couple months ago or whatever,
Yeah.
like those buffalo ones. You
Dude.
just get like from like Walmart or whatever,
Yeah.
like frozen buffalo wings.
Not
like,
bad.
Solid. I'd
Yeah, I used to have that in college sometimes. I'd heat those suckers up in the oven and
Yeah.
munch them.
Good choices.
I went ahead and paired that with
Oh yeah, what's
go
a
for it.
what's a drink?
with
Yeah.
the strawberry
combo with that
strawberry
drink.
soda.
Ooh, strawberry soda. I love that.
love strawberry
nice.
soda.
Dude, I thought about like having a peach soda on this list. Oh gosh.
That's what
fruit
Fanta
soda.
Fanta just missed my cut.
Fanta's on my list.
Yeah, okay.
We're yet to make it
yeah,
though.
sorry.
That's good. Gosh.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Good choices. Good inspiration, guys.
Yeah.
So inspirational. My number 2, burger and fries. I feel like those go to pretty good together. And my favorite overall drink is a Sprite. So I have it right here actually in my number 2 because my number 1 I'm saving it for a little something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but
little Chardonnay.
yeah, I like it paired with a nice Pinot. You know, like. But yeah, I like even when I go to restaurants, like my go-to is like burger and fries.
Bourbon
just
and
doesn't let me
fries?
down. Yeah,
Burger.
Bourbon?
burger and fries.
A
yeah.
bourbon and fries?
Yeah,
Some-
Get a burger.
You go to McDonald's, you order a bourbon and fries?
Prefer to my fries to be soaked in bourbon.
Yeah,
Can I get a bourbon and fries? They're like, we only got burgers, dog. Oh, it goes the world.
I like to wash my fries down with
All right, God
bourbon.
bless.
All right, God bless. I'll go to Pinkles.
Oh gosh.
What do you like to wash your fries down with? Diet Coke? Nope.
Yeah.
Everclear. Mouthwash.
Something to burn my throat.
Oh god.
I just want some mouthwash. Maybe some hand sanitizer.
That's amazing.
But Sprite's your all-time favorite drink.
Yeah, 1000%.
Okay.
Man. Love it. Love it. Especially it's like if I get like a 16-ounce Sprite out of a glass, bro, I'm a happy
Ooh,
man.
That does sound nice.
I want to say, hey Ruger, jeez.
I don't know what's happening right
What
now.
is happening?
Ruger. Sorry about that, y'all. Ruger's got I don't know what's acting crazy out here.
I think he's psychotic.
Probably.
Put him in the hospital. I don't know. Lock him up. He did not protect his mentals. Marshawn Lynch would be upset at Ruger.
He's put away.
All right. So, what's your number 2?
All right, number
What you
2. Okay, this is a classic as well, a solid. I feel like you all have already said it. I also don't know your guys' takes on this. So I'm probably alone in this category. But I'd pair my wings. Okay, that's what I said was wings.
Yeah.
I don't care whether it's boneless or if you give me the drums or the flats or whatever you give me, I'm gonna eat it. All of them are good. Like I'm not a big picky guy.
got?
Like
Interesting.
I'll eat any. Like I'd probably pick boneless, but like I love them all. I'd love to eat any of them. And to pair with that, I would do a beer, just like a nice, like if I'm at like a
Nice.
Royals game, like a nice ice cold beer. Like it's got to be out of tap. Like if you put it in like at the Mexican restaurant tonight, like they had like them ice cold like glasses
Mhm.
and then pour it in there. Like
Mm.
that is phenomenal. Like
Mm.
that would do it for me. With
I
some
love that.
wings, that would be a solid choice.
And what's your wing flavor?
Probably buffalo.
Yeah.
Honey barbecue's good, but probably buffalo would be
Ranch blue
my
cheese?
favorite. Oh, ranch all the way. Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
And Saints. I don't know if you ever had Saints wings.
Really?
Yeah, but like the way they do it. So I don't know if it's like a normal way they do it, but like I was talking to the waiter.
Fry them.
He
Can you
was
believe
super
that?
nice. No, but he was like, well, we don't
Toss
really
'em in the
like
sauce.
do it the certain way, but he was trying to like, he was like, bro, let me hook you up. And so it was like a dry rub buffalo.
Oh,
And then they
yep.
threw them on the grill. So it had like grill marks on it.
Ooh.
And then they
George
put a little
Foreman?
bit of sauce on it. So it was like a little bit of buffalo sauce. So it was like, it still had like the flavor like that, but it was like, wasn't overly saucy. And it was just kind of
Yeah.
like more of a dry rub. And it was so good. Like
Mm.
probably the best wings I've ever had.
Where do I go to Saints? How do I get there?
So 291 in, Little Blue
Yeah,
Parkway
Little
and
Blue.
I-70.
Okay.
Yeah. So over by 291
All right.
by like, Twin Peaks. I know you go to Twin Peaks
Yeah.
or Hooters a lot. Yeah,
Oh,
right across the street from there.
trying to get me in trouble out here.
Scenic views, am I right?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What's your number 2, Nick?
Oh gosh, I'm way behind. My number 2, drum roll please. So I put Mexican food, but this could also be Taco Bell. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Yeah.
Not that those things are connected.
Mhm.
They're not.
fair.
But I love Taco Bell and I love Mexican food, and I'd place them both at number 2. So some kind of Mexican food, whether it be Taco Bell or
Bro, some
more-
like queso
a more
dip,
authentic
like some cheese,
situation.
queso and chips, and like
yeah, like a burrito, maybe some enchiladas.
tacos.
You know,
Enchiladas.
maybe some nice like street taco situation.
Yeah.
And then this is where I got my Fanta as well.
Tacos a guy.
There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
go the
Fanta
whole
does
way.
Come in. I like that.
Don't you
Yep.
wanna?
That was number 6 on my list, so I'm glad you had it on yours.
Yep. So that's a delicious situation to get yourself into right there. So yep, there it is.
It's situationally delicious. I love that. My number 1, pizza. pizza from Domino's. My dad
Ooh.
worked.
Domino's
my-
guy.
yeah, my dad worked at Domino's. That's that's where my loyalty was. Loyalty.
Mm.
And so
I mean, you're wrong, but that's okay.
I'm not. You're wrong.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused because
Papa John's is clearly better.
I had Domino's
Sucks.
recently. It wasn't good.
It sucks. Domino's is garbage.
But I
Your
went-
loyalty's in the wrong place.
No.
I'm sorry to break your heart here. Like, this is probably like tearing your core apart. Like, you're just
Stop.
built on Domino's.
Stop saying
Okay,
that.
Like, I'm just crumbling your Domino
Hey,
tower. But,
but
like,
hey,
Papa John's
hey,
better.
but pause. I had it
Resume.
recently. It wasn't good.
Resume.
I was confused though because like I like Domino's generally, and I've had it before recently,
Mhm.
and it was really good. But then like the last time I had it recently, it was not.
The way you said that, I've had it before, but not recently.
No. I had it recently, and I didn't
I've
like.
had it recently, but I've also had it not
It was
recently.
no. It was like the crust was like
clarify.
the crust was like not seasoned. It was kind of dry.
Yeah.
But like I'm used to it being like very seasoned and like kind of like garlicky and
Yeah.
good. But like last time I had it, it was not like that. And I was like, did they like change their recipe or did like somebody just not done what they're doing here?
I bet it's just a failure. But I bet it's not a franchise. Yeah, a franchisee failure. It's like just that store. You know what I
That store's bad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Could
What,
be.
what, do you
Bad
remember what
store.
story? Let's throw
Could
them
be.
under the bus.
Is the store on? No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
mean? And then my drink was mucho mango. Arizona.
Oh,
So-
I don't know how that didn't make my list, but
Good choice.
Praise
good choice,
God.
Good choice.
Thank you. Let's just bang it out real fast. What you got? What you got?
Okay,
next?
number one. This is I was thinking like Royals game. Like, what am I gonna do? Thinking
The
souvenir
Royals.
style. Okay, we're going all out. Number one. Like
Yes.
this is it.
Souvenir.
Okay. I'm getting the brisket nachos in
Yep.
the helmet.
Brisket bullies.
Yep.
Okay, like all the way full on.
bullies.
Give me that brisket. Give me them nachos. All that cheese in
Give me
there. The
nachos.
good ones. Okay, going with that, and then big old souvenir style Mountain Dew.
Dude.
Dude.
Yep.
That's it right there.
Mountain Dew.
That's my number one. That's the best thing.
I have to get one of those every time I go to a Royals game. Just
Literally, it's like a staple. Like you literally have
a
to.
big old cup of soda, and you just sit back and just sip it.
Bro,
Watch the game. I love it. It's like an afternoon game, especially.
Mm.
It's
phenomenal.
like beautiful day outside. It's a little hot. Sipping on my sody.
Sipping on my salty.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's good stuff.
Love it. What's your number one, Nick?
My number
Finish
one,
off.
similar to Blake, is barbecue. And so I know he plays barbecue earlier, but he's also kind of going with it again right here on the nachos.
It's true.
But yeah, barbecue. Give me like a burn-in sandwich, maybe a pulled pork sandwich. I don't really mind. I don't discriminate. Just make it from a delicious establishment. Could be Gates.
The eater.
Could be Jack Stack. Could be like a Q39. Could be anything pretty much local. I'll take it. I love
Fairly
Zarda's. Zarda's.
Been around.
Anybody?
For sure.
Never
Zarda. Okay.
I know.
Maybe a hot take. Zarda's has sucked lately.
Really? I haven't
there
been
like
super
2 or 3
recently.
times in the past like year or two.
Not great.
Good. Just
No.
not.
That's
They're,
sad.
so I went in there maybe a month or two ago, probably like a couple months ago now, and they didn't have anything. Like I was like, "Yo, give me some burn-ins." They're like, "Oh, we're out." Oh, give me some pulled pork. Oh, we're out. I was like, "Brother, what do you have? Like, you're a barbecue place with literally no barbecue. Like, what?"
That's scary.
What kind of meat am I supposed to get?
That's
and
scary.
they're like, well, we have like some turkey and ham and chicken. I was like, what?
That's
Like,
scary.
get
I don't
outta
like
here.
That's
I was
scary.
like, oh, let me get some like baked beans. They're like, oh, we're out. Like, oh, like I was just like, literally everything that like
couldn't get a baked bean.
it was literally miserable. So like, I don't know what's going on with
We
Zarda.
ain't got
Maybe
no-
they got some like, they're getting everything from China and they're shut down or something. But like,
Dude,
just been bad.
I'm sorry.
Has not been it lately.
I really am sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, give me some kind of barbecue, and then I'll pair that with sweet tea.
Good choice.
Good
Good
choice.
choice. Good choice.
I love a sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for. I know Blake, we got off to a rocky start, but I'm honestly like heart to heart glad you're here. Nick, as always, you're lovely, and you know,
Right back at you.
I love you with the strength of 1,000 suns.
I love you with the heat of 1,000 grills.
Mom?
Thank you.
My brother got a note from a girl that said that one time.
No way.
He was doing his A+ program stuff, so he had to like do like a tutoring. So he was like tutoring summer school at an elementary school. He was in high school at this time.
And some like little 5th grader writes
Yep,
him a little
some-
letter.
some
Oh,
little-
stop.
Little elementary school girl leaves him a letter that says that she loves him with the heat of 1,000 grills.
Wow.
Or no. Her heart burns for him with the heat of 1,000 grills.
Gosh,
I don't know if it's possible to throw up in my mouth, but I just did.
Dude, she probably grew up to be like a award-winning writer. Or
Yeah, I
something
was
like
say
that.
that's
That's
like
yeah.
cogent, like that young.
Yeah,
Like, good for
as a
her.
child,
That is fair.
solid stuff.
Too mushy for me.
All right, 40 more seconds. I want to get to an hour and a half.
It's already been an
Uh,
hour and a half.
yeah.
We could do another song.
Yeah. Or
My inspiration after I take a sip of a beverage.
We started in a rocky place, but we ended up in a good place. Yeah. Yeah. Best outro ever.
dang, son, where'd you find this?
Dang, son, where'd you find this?
We make it look easy. All right. See you later.
Bye.
Adios.
Thank you. God.